So today we're diving into some serious tea. The unexpected turnoffs, things that men do that women hate. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this one. Okay, let's get real for a second. Ever thought you were doing something right, but then poof, she's just not that into you anymore? Well, chances are you might be doing something that's an absolute turnoff. And these aren't the obvious things like the bad hygiene or being rude. I've already created a video on that you can watch by clicking on the link in this video's description. But today, I'm not going into the obvious signs. Oh no, these are the unexpected, sneaky little things that can make her run faster than you can say. Date night. Picture this, Mike and Sarah are on their third date. Everything's going great, the conversation is flowing, wine is pouring, and then Mike does something that makes Sarah's smile fade. So what did Mike do? Did he spill the wine? Did he say something offensive? No. He just started talking about his ex. Bringing up your ex on a date sends very negative signals to the woman you're with. It implies that you still have unresolved issues or emotional baggage that you're bringing into the new relationship. Women often look for partners who can offer emotional stability and a fresh start, not someone who's dragging past drama right into the present. Bringing up an ex, especially early in the dating phase, will show that you don't understand appropriate boundaries or the impact of your words and actions on people. It will make the woman feel like she's being compared to your ex, which is uncomfortable and largely unfair. Yes, gentlemen, bringing up your ex is a major turnoff. It's like you're inviting her ghost to the date. Even if it's in a casual context, it signals that you're not over your past, so you want to keep your ex files closed. Secondly, I call the cell phone junkie. So imagine being on a date with a woman and she's telling you some funny story, but your eyes keep darting to your phone every single minute. Ouch. Nothing says I'm not interested like being glued to your phone. When you're constantly checking your phone during a date, it sends a clear message that you're not fully engaged in the conversation. It implies that whatever is happening on your phone is basically more interesting or more important than the person who's sitting across from you. And this can make her feel like you're not truly interested in getting to know her, or you're not valuing the time that you guys are spending together. Being on the phone when someone is trying to connect with you face to face is outright disrespectful. Don't do it. It shows a basic lack of courtesy and manners. When you're on a date, the focus should be on building that connection and showing respect to her. Constantly checking your phone disrupts that process and will come off as rude. One of the most hurtful aspects of being with someone who's glued to their phone is the feeling of just being sidelined. Right? She may think, well, if he can't put his phone away for a few hours to enjoy our time together, how important am I to him? Dates are prime opportunities to build deeper connections and create lasting memories. I'm sure you catch my drift, but when you're distracted by your phone, you're missing out on these moments. The genuine laughter, the meaningful conversations, the shared glances could all be lost in the shuffle if you're not fully present. Constant phone checking shows that you're unable to manage your time or focus on what's truly important in the moment. This behavior is a red flag for her, suggesting that you might struggle with prioritizing her and her relationship in the future. The constant interruption of checking your phone will kill the vibe of the date. Putting the phone down shows that you respect and value her, and you're genuinely interested in her and prioritize the time that you guys are spending together. So the next time you're on a date, focus on her, listen actively, enjoy the moment, because that's what you're supposed to do. Your phone can wait. This opportunity to connect with her cannot. Number 3, hoarding the spotlight. So when you dominate the conversation, it signals that you're more interested in talking about yourself than in getting to know her, and it comes across as self-centered and egotistical. Instead of creating a balanced exchange, you're putting yourself in the spotlight, which can make her feel sidelined. Women want to feel valued and appreciated. If you're not asking her questions or giving her space to share, she's likely to feel that you don't care about what she has to say. When you're the only one talking, you'll miss out on opportunities to learn about her. Effective communication, guys, is a two-way street. And monopolizing the conversation blocks that flow of genuine interaction. A lively back and forth conversation, on the other hand, keeps things interesting, makes the experience enjoyable for both of you. Sharing and listening are key components of emotional intimacy. When you listen to her, you're showing that you value her. Listening to her provides that valuable feedback on how the time spent together is going and what she's interested in. It helps you gauge her reaction and tailor the conversation accordingly. Without this feedback, you might end up talking about topics, for instance, that don't even interest her, right? Monologues are great for auditions, not dates. If you're dominating the conversation and not giving her a chance to speak, it shows lack of interest and or respect. I mean, it's not a TED talk, it's a date. So listen up and make it a dialogue. Number 4, negative Nelson. So as you'd have guessed, negativity is a massive turnoff. No one wants to be around someone who's constantly complaining. It's draining. It feels like a chore, right? On a date, this can quickly turn what should be fun and exciting into a tiring, unpleasant one. People are naturally drawn to those who make them feel good. And a negative Nelson does just the opposite. A negative attitude often reflects a broader pessimistic look on life, right? It's a red flag for potential partners because it suggests that the person may struggle, in this case you, may struggle to see the good situations or find joy in everyday experiences. Attraction isn't about physical appearance alone. It's about the energy, the vibe that someone brings to the table. Negativity can significantly reduce that attraction and makes the person seem less appealing and burdensome. Positive energy, on the other hand, is attractive. It's a magnet. It draws people in, makes them want to spend more time with you, right? It becomes difficult to have meaningful, uplifting conversations when one person is always bringing that mood down. So don't let it be you. If the first few dates are filled with negativity, it's unlikely that there will be future dates. People remember how you made them feel. And if a date leaves them feeling drained and unhappy, they're not going to be eager to repeat the experience. To wrap this up, negativity is a major turnoff because it drains energy, it creates an unpleasant atmosphere, and reduces attraction. So you want to try to stay positive. Even if you feel negative about a certain situation, stay positive. A good vibe goes a long way. Number 5, silver tongue Cyril. So lastly, there's Cyril. Cyril thinks he's charming this girl with over-the-top compliments, but it's getting creepy. When compliments are given excessively or in an exaggerated manner, they lose their meaning. Over-the-top compliments will make her question your sincerity. Genuine compliments are specific, they're heartfelt, whereas insincere compliments often feel forced and lack authenticity. Over-complimenting is trying too hard to win her approval or affection. So women generally appreciate men who are secure in themselves and don't find the need to constantly seek validation. When compliments are given excessively, they make the recipient feel that discomfort. The value of a compliment lies in its rarity and specificity. A well-timed, thoughtful compliment is far more effective than a barrage of generic praises. Over-the-top compliments will quickly cross the line into creepy territory. Also, if your compliments are shallow and focused on superficial aspects like her appearance, it can imply that perhaps all you want to do is get into her pants and you're not interested in her as a person. Women appreciate it when men take time to notice and compliment deeper qualities like her intelligence, her kindness, her sense of humor, stuff like that. Excessive complimenting can sometimes be perceived as manipulative. Are you trying to flatter her into liking something, for instance? Knowing when and how to give compliments shows social awareness and emotional intelligence, and that's what you need. I mean, compliments are great, but they should be genuine and not overdone. So keep it real, guys. At last, we're at the end of this video, so there you have it. Some unexpected turnoffs that could be sabotaging your chances with her. Remember, it's the little things that count. Be mindful, be present, and most importantly, be yourself. If you enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below about your own dating disasters. Let's share laughs and learn together. My name is Jessica OS. Until next time, stay awesome.